Hi everyone, my name is Edgar Nakamoto, and in today's video I want to talk about, is your Bitcoin safe? Now, once you truly understand Bitcoin, the fiat price becomes nothing but noise. Fiat will always go down in value while Bitcoin always go up because Bitcoin has no top since fiat has no bottom. Now, how about short-term volatility? What about short-term volatility? Well, that's just a noise caused by short-term traders doing stupid things like leverage and short or long. And just basically being liquidated by the market because the market currently is most of the hodlers are big institution and whales, and they can manipulate the market in a short term spot. In reality, in the long terms, they really can't really do anything because Bitcoin is or did as Bitcoin does or did. And let's just be honest, trading Bitcoin is often a sign of not understanding what you're holding. Because why would you even want to trade your finite best honest assets for something like fiat? So the real question is going to be, we should be asking ourselves is our Bitcoin safe and secure enough to last for the next decade or more until the time we truly need it? Well, in my case, it can be my retirement whenever I need to spend it or use it to something useful to upgrade my life. Now, if you keep your Bitcoin on an exchange, remember that there's a price, not your keys, not your coins. Now, what you actually have there is just a number on a screen and a promise that says, well, you bought this, but it's not the real ownership on your, Bitcoin. Because whenever you want to spend it on an exchange, you rely on the exchange itself. But if you truly own it, your Bitcoin yourself, you can just spend it anytime you want with your seed phrase or private keys. Now, if somehow your exchange disappears or let alone goes bankrupt, all your funds are basically gone permanently. That is why self-custody is absolutely essential. Bitcoin itself lives on the blockchain as we know, but you own it by holding the private key, which is like the key to your house, but instead the only way to open the door to your Bitcoin. Now, generating private key is simple, but storing it safely is the real challenge. You can create your Bitcoin account, your private key, with a dedicated air-capped laptop running Sparrow and using a .psbd file for signing with micro SD card, or a hardware wallet that is more convenient, that is open source, well reviewed, and has a strong entropy generation. Now, I'm going to talk about this too in the next video. But also, as for the dedicated air-capped laptop for this setup, this user /untalks on Reddit have a really good writing about it, and it's very much gonna explain it there. I'm gonna leave it in the comment section. I'm gonna leave the link in the description down below. Make sure you read it. But unfortunately, people on the Reddit sub is kind of like misunderstand what he's trying to say. But even so, it's still a good post in my opinion. Now, there's a lot of cases where most people lost their Bitcoin on an exchange, like for example Coinbase, Binance, and stuff. It's because if you just leave it there on the exchange to stack, for example, until 0.1, 0.2 Bitcoin, that's completely fine. But leaving 0.1, 0.2 for 4 and 5 years, then it's good luck on that one, because I wouldn't, definitely trust exchange to hold my Bitcoin. So there's that. Now, once you generate your seed phrase from your hardware wallet or your custom quote-unquote hardware wallet, now you officially have a Bitcoin account that's controlled fully by you, owned by you, secured by you, and ready to stack your own and store your Bitcoin. Your private key or seed phrase is typically 12 or 24 words under the BIP39 standard. There's also SLIP39, which uses 20 words instead of 12 or 24, but it doesn't really matter which one you choose, as long as you make sure your wallet supports it in future recovery. Now, after that, you have to move your Bitcoin from exchange to your self-custody wallet, and I'm going to make the video about it, a tutorial on it in the next future. So make sure to subscribe and don't forget to like if you enjoyed this video so far. Thank you so much. But remember, this is only the beginning though. There's still a lot of things we need to prepare and secure ourselves. So the next thing is going to be never ever fill your seed phrase online or anywhere. So once you generate yours, that seed is essentially your key. And shall you the only one that knows it and never share it to anyone. You can stamp it on a metal plate and store it securely and keep it completely offline forever. Because once your seed touches the internet, you can assume that your sats are gone for good. Because people on internet, there's full of things or bots that's designed and made, created specifically to try to find someone else, random strangers on internet seed phrase. So be careful, never let your seed phrase touch the internet. Never take a picture of it, never say it out loud, never sing it, never show it in the camera or anything else. Just keep it very, very secure. It's just your entire life saving in there. Let's just assume it that way. Now, there's a good way to store a seed phrase by using paper. You can use that, but once, like, sometimes or some way, somehow, which is hopefully not, if in case your house is on fire, then your seed phrase is going to be gone, and you need that seed phrase to recover your entire structure of Bitcoin account next time you want to use it outside from your hardware wallet. So let's just say even if your hardware wallet broken, you can still recover your funds entirely by recovering it using the seed phrase. Now that's why it's a good idea to use a metal plate like this one. So in case there's a fire or anything similar, you can pretty confident that your seed phrase can remain safe. So I think lastly, adding a passphrase is also an excellent extra layer of protection. And finally, run your own full node to verify your Bitcoin, strengthen your privacy, and become a truly sovereign Bitcoiner. As for the passphrase and full nodes, I would like to explain it in the next video too. And if you're enjoying this video so far, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and make a comment what's the next video I should be making. My channel is very, very highly inspired by Matthew Creators, and I would like to make more video with my own style and my own wording regarding Bitcoin. I would love to make video every day because I love Bitcoin. I would love to talk about it every day. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.